Hello everyone. This lecture is all about the introduction of SAP programming language. Now every product or every software is developed with the help of some programming language. For SAP, the programming language is ABAP. ABAP. ABAP stands for Advanced Business Application Programming Language. I am saying ABAP by 4. So what is this 4 stands for? It's a 4th generation language. So whenever we are discussing about programming language ABAP, we will discuss two terms. First one is ABAP Workbench and second one is transaction code. Now what is ABAP Workbench? ABAP Workbench is a collection of ABAP tools which are used for developing the objects in SAP. What is ABAP Workbench? ABAP Workbench is a collection of ABAP tools which are used for developing the objects in SAP. Suppose I have SC11 is a tool for developing SC11 is a tool for data dictionary. Suppose I have SC38 which is a tool for reports. SC37 is a tool for function module. So whenever I am combining all these tools, these all collectively tools are called as ABAP Workbench. Now we have second term, that is transaction code. Now what is transaction code? A transaction code is a shortcut for accessing those ABAP tools. So in case of SAP ABAP, whenever we start with the introduction of SAP ABAP, we must know that two terms. First one is ABAP Workbench and second one is our transaction code. So a collection of ABAP tools are called as ABAP Workbench. To access those tools, we have a shortcut that is called as transaction code. Now whenever we are creating something in SAP, we always have to create with the name Z or Y. Now how we can, now in future if you want to identify what is SAP specific object or what is customer specific object, if its first name starts with the letter Z or Y, it means it is a customer specific object. If its first name starts with other than Z or Y, it means it's a SAP specific object. So this is all about the introduction of ABAP. Thank you.